Here's something almost nobody will tell you. That blue planet you've seen your entire life, the blue marble, the one on every poster and every screen, that color is brand new, a late arrival. And for most of Earth's existence, our planet was a completely different color. Several, actually. I'm telling you this because once you see what colors came before blue, you'll never look at the sky the same way again. And the last one on this list? Scientists only confirmed it a few years ago. So let me let you in on something, because you've been shown one frame of a 4 billion year movie and told that frame is the whole film. It isn't. Not even close. You've always been taught Earth is the blue planet. Blue oceans, blue skies, the pale blue dot. That's the story. That's what's in every classroom. But blue is the new kid. Blue shows up in the final minutes of Earth's story. Before it are World War colors that would make you think you were staring at an alien planet in another galaxy. And here's the part that gets me. If you'd been standing on Earth for most of its history, you wouldn't recognize a single thing above you. Not the sky's color, not the ocean's color, nothing. Let me show you what you'd actually see. Start at the beginning. 4.5 billion years ago. There's no blue anywhere, no ocean to be blue. Just an endless crust of cooled black lava stretching to every horizon. The whole planet looks like a lump of charcoal turning slowly in the dark. Black. That's frame one. And it held that way for a long, long time. Until something almost too small to see changed the color of the entire world. Not plants. Something stranger. Around 3.8 billion years ago, the oceans finally filled, and filled with the first living things. Tiny microbes. Now, everyone assumes early life was green. Plants, algae, that kind of green. Wrong. These first microbes didn't use chlorophyll. They used a molecule called retinol. And retinol soaks up green and yellow light and throws back purple. So picture it. You're looking down at Earth 3 billion years ago, and the oceans aren't blue. They're violet, a deep, glowing purple stretching pole to pole. Researchers have a name for this, the purple Earth hypothesis. A whole planet drenched in purple for hundreds of millions of years. Quick one. Drop a purple heart in the comments if this is the first time anyone's told you Earth used to be purple. I'm genuinely curious how many of you had no idea. I'm betting most. Now here's where the old story really falls apart. You'd think after purple comes blue, right? Wrong again. The purple faded, and Earth turned green. But not the green you're imagining. There were no forests, no grass, no trees. The oceans themselves went green. And this is the part scientists only nailed down recently. In 2021, a research team in Japan turned the textbook on its head. Back then, the seas were flooded with dissolved iron everywhere. And the early photosynthesizers living under that water tinted the entire ocean a milky, glowing emerald. For maybe 2 billion years, Earth was a green water world. 2 billion years. Sit with that number. That's not a phase. That's longer than animals have existed. That's most of our planet's life. And it was green, not blue. But all that green life was quietly brewing a poison. A poison that would trigger the first apocalypse on Earth and paint the sky a color you would genuinely not believe. That poison was oxygen. I know. Backwards, isn't it? Oxygen. The thing keeping you alive this second was once the deadliest gas on the planet. To the life back then, it was pure poison. Around 2.5 billion years ago, those green microbes had pumped out so much oxygen they wiped out almost everything alive. The first mass extinction, caused by pond scum? And the sky during all this? Not blue. NASA's models point to a thick orange haze, methane scattering the light into a dull, smoggy orange, like staring at the sun through a dirty window. They actually call early Earth the pale orange dot, a purple ocean, an orange sky. You'd swear it was another world, and we're still not at blue. Now here's a detail that stops me cold every time, because it's the oldest color we've ever physically found. Not modeled, not guessed, found. Scientists pulled rocks from deep beneath the Sahara, 1.1 billion years old. They crushed them. And inside? Pigment. Bright. Pink. The oldest biological color on Earth. And it's pink. It came from ancient cyanobacteria that once filled the seas. When they extracted it, the molecules ran from blood red to a vivid, almost neon pink. So somewhere back there, parts of our world were literally rose-colored, a pink sea under an orange sky, nature's strangest sunset. And it sat frozen in stone for 1 billion years, waiting for someone to find it. But the planet was about to do something so extreme it nearly ended the whole story before it began. Around 700 million years ago, Earth froze. And I don't mean a cold snap. I mean the entire planet turned to ice, pole to pole, equator included, ice over 1 kilometer thick across nearly the whole surface. From space, Earth looked like a smooth white marble, a frozen eyeball staring into the dark. Scientists call it Snowball Earth. And here's the chilling part. Life almost didn't survive it. Almost everything alive was clinging to warmth near volcanic vents and thin cracks in the ice, just waiting it out. Think about how close that was. If Earth had stayed frozen a little longer, no animals, no humans, no you, no me, no this video. The entire experiment canceled, buried under white ice forever. Take a breath here, because look where we are. Black, purple, green, orange, pink, white. And we still haven't reached blue, the blue planet. Wild, isn't it? When the ice finally cracked open, the oxygen kept climbing. And oxygen does one thing to iron you see every single day. It rusts it. All that iron that once made the oceans green, oxygen bonded to it and turned it to rust. Across the planet, entire rock formations bled deep red and orange. We mine those layers today. They're called banded iron formations, some of the largest iron deposits on Earth. For a long stretch, huge parts of the surface looked rusty red. A second red planet, right here. Turns out Mars was never the only one wearing that color. And then, finally, life unlocked the last door. The color, you know. The color you call home. Here's the thing about blue, though. It needed 2 things to even be possible. A clear sky and clear water. Neither existed for most of Earth's life. Once the haze burned off and oxygen filled the air, sunlight started scattering the way it does now. Blue light bouncing everywhere. The sky you take for granted? It finally switched on. And the oceans, no longer choked with iron, started swallowing red light and throwing blue back into space. Blue Earth. The marble. The poster. The one you were told had always been here, except it's only been the blue planet for the tiniest sliver of its life. Here's the proof that'll stick with you. Squeeze all 4.5 billion years of Earth's history into a single 24-hour day. The blue world you recognize? It doesn't appear until the last few minutes before midnight. You've been alive for one of them. The blue you see out your window right now. That exact view is a once-in-4 billion-year window. You weren't born on the blue planet. You were born during the brief moment it happens to be blue. So now you know. Black, purple, green, orange, pink, white, red, blue. 8 colors, 1 planet. A 4 billion year painting that kept getting wiped clean and repainted by microbes, ice, rust, and time. And here's the thought I can't shake. Earth isn't finished. This color isn't permanent either. It's just the current frame. As the sun keeps heating up over the coming ages, scientists think the oceans will eventually boil away, and Earth will fade back to a dry, dusty red. The blue marble, gone. Ending almost exactly where it started. We go through our whole lives believing the world is fixed. The same blue sky every morning. The same blue sea on every holiday. But you're living on a planet that's worn more colors than you've owned clothes. And the one you got to see, this exact blue, you caught it by pure luck in the narrowest window of the whole story. That's kind of beautiful when you let it land. So here's what I want you to do. Send this to one person who still thinks Earth has always been blue. Watch their face when you tell them it was purple. That reaction right there. That's the whole reason I make these. And if you want to know what Earth sounded like before humans existed, trust me, it's even stranger than the colors. That one's coming next. Subscribe to Misty Max so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.